In the chapter on the Magi in the book Messages from the Astral, Ramatís offers an esoteric and astrological explanation about who the Magi were who visited Jesus and their true mission. The magicians, identified as Melchior, Gaspar and Balthazar, are described not only as curious visitors, but as sages with great esoteric and spiritual knowledge, who came from different regions, Arabia, India and Persia, and had advanced knowledge of astrology and spiritual tradition. Ramatís explains that magicians were initiated into esoteric traditions from ancient civilizations such as Atlantis, Lemuria, Babylon and Egypt. They had mastery over the secrets of the stars and knew that a great planetary conjunction of Saturn, Jupiter and Mars represented the perfect moment for the descent of a Messiah to Earth. This conjunction created a special astrological condition, necessary for an entity of high spiritual vibration, like Jesus, to be able to incarnate and support the dense energies of the earthly plane. Even without communication between them, the three wise men were guided by this conjunction and by the knowledge that the birth of Jesus, as a divine envoy, was near. Each of them received the spiritual call in their own lands and decided to leave, arriving simultaneously in the vicinity of Jerusalem. There, they met and formed an earthly representation of the same astrological conjunction that had guided them, reflecting a spiritual and energetic union around the birth of Jesus. The mission of the Magi went beyond simply paying homage to the baby Jesus. They contributed to creating a mental aura favorable to his advent, similar to the work that the schools of the Vedas did for the coming of Buddha. The offerings of gold, frankincense and myrrh that they brought symbolize, according to Ramatís, essential elements for the Christic mission. Gold represents royalty and wisdom, incense symbolizes spirituality and purity, while myrrh reflects the preparation for sacrifice and the suffering that Jesus would face on his mission. Ramatís also explains that the star that guided the Magi was not a physical phenomenon, but the astrological interpretation of the conjunction of planets. The energetic field created by this conjunction provided an ideal magnetic quantum, allowing the Christic soul of Jesus to anchor itself on the earthly plane and helping to raise the spiritual frequency of humanity. This symbolizes the importance of the alignment of the stars on the esoteric plane to allow the arrival of avatars and messiahs on Earth, a process that involves intricate sidereal and spiritual preparations. Thus, the chapter presents the Magi as fundamental figures in the spiritual plane that prepared the world for the arrival of Jesus, bringing a vision of how astrology and ancient teachings intervened in favor of the divine mission of Christ. If you like this fascinating story about the Magi and their mission, don't forget to leave a like. Your support is very important to us. And so you don't miss any of our stories and teachings, subscribe to our channel. Together, we will explore more stories and knowledge that light the way. Thank you for being part of our journey.